Chapter 13, Solutions. It'd be fabulous if these were solutions to our personal problems. They're not. These are solutions in the terms of chemistry, which means something else. What is a solution? A solution is a homogeneous mixture. It's a mixture, there's two or more substances present, and they're mixed homogeneously, meaning that it's mixed thoroughly. Solutions are very common. We encounter them all the time. Most of the gases and liquids we encounter on a day-to-day basis are solutions and not pure compounds. So the air that we're breathing is a solution of different gases. My Dr. Pepper here is a solution of things dissolved in water. The ocean is a solution. Salt and other solids dissolved in water. The plasma in your blood is a solution. It's got several different solids and some gases dissolved in water. So solutions are all around us. Solutions can be any combination of physical states. You can have a gas and a liquid and a liquid, a solid and a gas, two gases, two liquids, two solids, any combination. This table from your textbook gives some examples of different types of solutions. Liquid solutions we're more familiar with. Frequently, the solvent is water, so like seawater, soda water. Vodka is a mixture of ethanol in water. Solid solutions are a little less familiar to us, and yet we use them all the time. Something like brass. Brass is a solution of copper and zinc. All alloys are solid solutions. So your jewelry that you might be wearing is most likely a solution of different metals. So any states are possible for these solutions. There are at least two components, a solvent and a solute. There's only one solvent, but you could have many solutes. So the solvent is the component that there's more of. That's sort of a simplistic definition, but it works most of the time. So the thing that there's more of. The solute is the thing there's less of. So if we have a solid liquid solution where a solid is dissolved in a liquid, then the liquid is generally considered the solvent even if there's more solid than liquid. So that's already an exception to the general rule. The most common solutions have water as the solvent, and we've already learned this word aqueous. Aqueous means that it's dissolved in water. So an aqueous solution has water as the solvent. There are many other solvents, liquid solvents, that are also used, often with nonpolar solutes. Things like hexane and toluene, gasoline, turpentine. When you think solvent, what do you think of? I think of cans of smelly stuff in the garage that my dad used to refinish furniture. Paint thinner. That's what solvent means to me. Those are solvents. They will dissolve other things. So the solvent dissolves the solute. Whether these two things, the solvent and the solute, will make a homogeneous mixture or not depends on the properties of those individual components. We have this sort of a phrase, like dissolves like. And what that means is if your solvent is polar and your solute is polar, then they will probably mix together and form a solution. If your solvent is nonpolar and the solute is nonpolar, it will probably make a solution. But a polar solute with a nonpolar solvent, those are not going to mix. That's the sort of situation you get with oil and water. Oil is nonpolar, water is polar. They just do not mix very well. These are some common polar solvents: water, acetone, and methyl alcohol. Common nonpolar solvents include hexane, diethyl ether, toluene. There's a whole bunch of nonpolar solvents.